You alright, guys? Red Pill Phil. Hi to all the nice new subscribers that have joined. Thank you very much for jumping on board. Hope you resonate with what's being said. We've had another attack, tube attack. It seems to be just more prevalent now. They seem to be up in the ante. There's been more going on around Europe. More knife attacks, more acid attacks, just the usual. And we do seem to be slipping into this slope of where it's becoming normal now. And people are kind of accepting that's how the way it should be. And yeah, okay, as long as I can live my life now and, you know, I'll accept that this is how life is. You're getting analysts on TV, on like live news feed that are talking about we should expect more, so don't be surprised. Which is a ridiculous comment to say. In the West, we shouldn't expect one single IED. As soon as we've got there, we knew it was coming 10, 15 years ago with the war on terror. They kept saying, oh, you're agitating these, you know, Middle Eastern folks, there's gonna be a blowback, and we're getting the blowback. Some of it strategical, some of it actually, in my opinion, kind of let in to create the chaos theory, divide and conquer theory. There's all kinds of conspiracy theories around that. But either way, we're in the middle of it all. We try to fight for our rights, being told that you're a Nazi, a bigot, Islamophobe, when Islam's not even a race. So that's a silly argument straight away. You go to a march to try and protest how you feel in a peaceful and civil way. You get shouted at. You wave your flags in a nice, peaceful way. You're getting told that you're creating divide, creating hatred. You're just a normal person who's gone out of his way, took time off work, spent physical money to go to the march, met fantastic people at the marches, and still, yet you come on with this sense of the vast majority of people think I'm wrong for doing this. People lose their jobs because of it. People outed from families for doing it. Doesn't seem to make any sense. There's no national pride. Nothing to do with racism. There is no national pride at all anymore. The sight of looking over and seeing a bunch of people waving a flag in England now the way we are, it is seen as more of a nationalist, as in extreme, as in far right. But only in certain circumstances. That's the connotation they kind of want to put across. That anyone who's got a sense of, you know, being a patriot, being a nationalist, looking after their own in their own country, whatever colour they may be, as long as all them colours kind of integrate, help each other and work under our common rule of law, then me personally, I ain't got a problem. So that cuts the racism out there again. But you can still be really focal on your own nationalism. You can really yearn for it and want it, and that shouldn't be regarded as a bad thing. You shouldn't be regarded as a Hitler for it. So I think to myself, well, when is it kind of acceptable to fly these flags? When is it deemed okay? Patriotic? Oh, look at this, you know. And I think, you know, we've got situations where when the Queen decides to show a little pretty self in the middle of London, Buckingham Palace, you can imagine the parade that goes on, the people that tend to stay there for 2-3 days in order to get a spot where they could see the Queen once, or get within literally spitting distance. That's all right for them to wave flags there. You can do that all you want. You're not regarded as anything extreme there. You're patriotic. You love your country. Now, it seems very ironic that these people that queue up, you know, overnight with the tents and they're getting interviewed and they love the Queen and they're so prepared to just wave flags, they don't realise who they're waving the flags at. These are the kind of people that have been caught on camera talking about the Queen our lovely Queen, our lovely monarch, 1933 was caught on film doing a Nazi salute along with her mother, along with her sister, and along with her uncle, Edward VIII. This come out not so long back, doing a Nazi salute. Now imagine if anyone who was affiliated with the right, imagine if that come up on their archive. You'd never hear the last of it. But what happened? Oh, they just brushed it under the carpet. Oh, well, she was only a kid. Never mind, her mum done it. So was her mum not of sound mind? What about Edward? He later had to abdicate because of his leanings towards Nazis. He was a sympathiser, and they had to kick him out because it didn't look good to our monarchy. So are the ideals not there within the family? You've got 4 members of the same family. And what, it was just a joke, was it? But they don't want to show you that. That come out via a newspaper. They brushed it under the carpet. You're going to wave your flag. You're going to camp outside Buckingham Parade. Yeah, everyone loves it. Yeah, my sense of nationalism. I love the Queen. And that's the Queen. You've got her husband now, Prince Philip. Unfortunately, he shares my first name. Nothing like me. He's one of the most racist monarchs that you'll ever get. I've never heard so many racist remarks and derogatory remarks towards all other races, whether they're male, female. I've never known it. You can tap that in. The guy's a legend. But yet, he's there. You're waving your flag at him. He also talks about depopulation of the earth because we're far too overpopulated. He's actually come on record and said that if he had a chance to come back, as in reincarnate, he would love to reincarnate as a virus. Take some of us out. That's how much he thinks of us. But we're still going to camp outside and we're going to wave our flags. But if I wave a flag when I'm protesting about something genuine, I'm a pissing Nazi. I'm a house nigger. How do you work that one out? You got Prince Charles, who openly, check this one out, through his genealogy, I think from his mother's side, has openly come out and said his genealogy works all the way back to Dracula. Yeah, Dracula. The man we know as Dracula stemmed from a Romanian dictator, rebel, whatever you want to call him, Vlad the Impaler. That is who we know as Dracula. Sick mofo. When it was dark in Romania, he was busy, let me tell you, some of the stories. He's come out and openly said, yeah, he's my descendant. Not only that, I live in the castle in Romania. So how twisted is that? But yet, we've got an ideology, radical Islam, that's sweeping our nation, doing all kinds of damage, collateral damage all over the place. Each time we say something, our establishment goes, shh, go back to sleep. Come on, go back to sleep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yet, look what our ruling elite are doing and our monarchs, right in our faces. But yet I'm the bad guy, and other people are the bad people because they choose to actually speak up. They can see it, that it's wrong. It's not racist. No one wants to start, collecting all brown people up. I'm sure there are. And the way it's going on, I'm sure there's more people that are actually edging more towards that, which is unfortunate. I never thought I'd be doing a YouTube page. If someone would have said that to me a year ago, I would have laughed. Because it's not my kind of thing. I love watching the clips, but not appearing on them. But this has stirred something up in me. People see it as, oh, it's more powerful because it's a black guy. I'm just a human being. I wish other human beings, whatever shade you are, would get more informed and they could see it. And then we could work towards actually getting a solution towards this, instead of creating more divide and calling people haters and Nazi. It's a new concept. 2 years ago, everyone was kind of getting along with one another. Now all of a sudden, everyone's a frigging Nazi fascist. It's like, what? I ain't. I'm a painter and decorator, and not a bad one either. And that's it. And the people I've met are all fantastic people who feel exactly the same way as me. So our establishment needs to stop being hypocrites. No need for it. No need for it at all. It's not going to stop me. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel like I am a supremacist. I don't feel like I'm Hitler. A lot of people will back down because of all this demonisation they're going through. A lot of people will lose their jobs because of it. But a lot of people are going to stand up and say, you know what, I've had enough. So the more that do that, the better, really. So this has been Red Pill Phil. Like and subscribe. And we don't have to accept this as the norm. This is not the norm. This is not the England that I want to grow up in, and my kids be growing up in, and my kids' kids be growing up in. You can see where it's going. Where's it going to be in 10 years? Let's leave it at that. If we don't do anything now, where's it going to be in 10 years? Red Pill Phil. Take care, look after yourselves. Nice one.